All right, today I'm going to review and go over today's NASCAR Cup Series race at the Texas Motor Speedway. But before I get into that, I want to give a special shout out to Mr. Barry Griggs, Mr. Joseph Dunn, Mr. Mike Pace, and Mr. Todd English for all they've given me the last couple of weeks. And let's get started.
Ryan Priest, and you're watching William Blackwell on YouTube.
All right, today's race started off with the number 10 car, Eric Almirola, and the number 12 car, Ryan Blaney, leading the field to the green flag. Eric Almirola led the first handful of laps, and that's when you saw the 4 car of Kevin Harvick pass him and led a couple laps, and Almirola actually chased him back down yet again and passed him there, and a competition caution came out. You saw the 12 car Ryan Blaney kind of fall back on that first little run, but he reemerged as that restart happened after the competition caution, got up front and won stage 1. So right now he's got 10 regular season points and 1 playoff point. This is big. Remember, if you're inside the top 10, I think it is, when it comes to playoff standings, at the end of the regular season, you get rewarded playoff points, and playoff points go a long way. So any points Ryan Blaney can get is important. So right now he's got 10 and 1 playoff point. So second stage starts. It was pretty boring, I guess you can say, from a racing standpoint. You only saw a little bit side-by-side racing at the start of the run, and then they all got spread out. It was just a little boring. They're all riding in the PJ1. But in the later stages, though, you saw cars starting to merge down to the bottom lane and starting to make it work, but it wasn't really working as it was in the beginning of stage 3. But Ryan Blaney, though, managed to win stage 2. So right now he's got 20 regular season points added to his resume and 2 playoff points, and this is big. Because right now he won Talladega, he's adding this to it. So right now he's got a lot of stage wins and the playoff points from the win at Talladega. So he's looking good. And he's probably the favorite. And at stage 3 started, he actually was leading still. And pit cycles happened. The 11 decided to take 2 tires only while Blaney took 4. And the 11 was about 2 to 3 seconds behind Blaney. And he actually gained time on it and had a 2-second gap, I guess you can say, in front of Blaney. And Blaney was just hoping for a caution. And a caution did happen, but he was hoping it for the caution to come out when he got back on the lead lap. And they were all trapped 1 lap down, and you had 14 cars on the lead lap. And you had the 2 RCR cars make a huge gamble, and the Chip Ganassi car, number 1 car, Kurt Busch, make a huge gamble. The 8 car Tyler Reddick took 0 tires and fuel only, while Austin Dillon took 2 tires, and so did Kurt Busch. I honestly thought they were going to have a spin of tires type of deal at the start and finish line as soon as they restarted, but no, they didn't. The 8 held his line, so they did 3, and the 1 car who was behind him. And it was 24 to go. I thought there was no way they had a chance of winning this race. But they kept running, though. You had the 18 to 22 take themselves out of contention here. Because they're racing side by side, and as when you get side by side, it lets the cars in front go ahead because he's slowing each other down. Aerodynamics for you. But they took themselves out of contention, and then caution came out. And this caution was big because Denny Hamlin and Alex Bowman got together and they stepped the field once again. And Austin Dillon decided this time to take the bottom lane. Because the last time he took the top lane, which he was forced to take the top because the 8 car of Tyler Reddick took the bottom. And Austin Dillon had a good launch and took the lead. So I was assuming he was going to take the top, but he did not. He shocked a lot of people there and took the bottom. But he kind of got it going there, and out of turn 2, Tyler Reddick had a huge run, but Austin Dillon just was right there to clear him to stop that run. And another caution came out shortly after that. The 11 car, Denny Hamlin, went through the grass. And right now, you got 2 RCR cars in the front row, Austin and Dillon and Joey Logano behind. This is going to get interesting. But you know what? Joey Logano gave one heck of a shove to Austin Dillon on that final restart, and that's what propelled Austin Dillon to winning his 3rd career NASCAR Cup Series race. He won the Daytona 500, he won the Coca-Cola 600, now he's won a Texas race. I don't think he's going to be anywhere contending for the championship by any means, but you never know. He could become a dark horse. But everybody, though, remember to please like and subscribe.